Hello and welcome to Radiant Moments, a J&B podcast. I'm Michelle, your host, and I'm so glad you're joining me today. Let's start by creating a space that feels calming and restorative, a space just for you. If you can take a moment to pause, maybe you're sipping your favorite drink or simply sitting quietly for the first time today. Let's turn this time into an oasis where you can let go of the outside world and reconnect with yourself. Caregiving often pulls us in many different directions, and it's easy to forget that your own well-being matters too. But here in this space, let's celebrate you, your strength, your journey, and the light that you bring to those around you. Whether you're here to find inspiration, share a quiet moment, or gather new insights for your caregiving journey, know that this is your time, a time to refuel, reconnect, reflect, and embrace the power of connection. Together, we'll explore the beauty and resilience that caregiving reveals, uncovering practical tools to support you and find hope even in the hardest moments. So let's take this time to nurture your spirit, one radiant moment at a time. Thank you for being here, and let's begin. In our previous episode, we explored the world of allergy-friendly cooking, how to navigate common allergens and create safe, delicious meals for our loved ones. Today, we're shifting gears to a topic that's close to my heart, the role of gratitude and reflection in the caregiving experience. Gratitude and reflection may not be the first things that come to mind when we think about caregiving, but they are incredibly powerful tools that can transform how we navigate the challenges, celebrate progress, and prioritize our own self-care. So let's dive deeper into how to cultivate a mindset of gratitude and how it can enhance your caregiving journey. Caregiving is a deeply rewarding experience, but it can also be emotionally and physically exhausting. It's easy to get caught up in the daily tasks, appointments, and responsibilities, leaving little time to appreciate the small victories or moments of joy. But here's the thing. Practicing gratitude doesn't require grand gestures. In fact, it's often the small, everyday moments that can shift our mindset and bring us back to a place of peace and purpose. So what does gratitude look like in caregiving? Gratitude can be as simple as acknowledging a smile from your loved one, appreciating a moment of calm in an otherwise hectic day, or recognizing the support of a friend or family member who offers to help. It's about shifting our focus from what's missing or challenging to what's present and positive, no matter how small. Here is something I often remind myself. Gratitude doesn't erase the difficulties, but it adds light to the journey. When we intentionally look for things to be thankful for, we start to see them more frequently. This doesn't mean we're ignoring the hard moments. It means balancing them with recognition of the good. Reflection goes hand in hand with gratitude. It allows us to take a step back and assess our caregiving journey from a broader perspective. Reflecting on our experiences, both the highs and the lows, helps us gain insight into our strengths, the areas where we may need more support, and the progress that we've made. When was the last time you took a moment to reflect on how far you've come as a caregiver? Reflection allows you to acknowledge your growth, both personally and in your caregiving role. It's easy to feel stuck or overwhelmed, but when you pause to reflect, you can often see that you're stronger and more resilient than you may have realized. I encourage you to set aside time each week, even if it's just for 5 minutes, to reflect on your caregiving journey. Ask yourself, what went well this week? What challenges did I face and how did I handle them? What am I proud of? And where do I need to show myself more compassion? Let's talk about how a gratitude practice can help you navigate the tough days. There will inevitably be moments of frustration, exhausted, and even resentment in the caregiving journey. This is normal and completely okay. But when you bring gratitude into these moments, it can soften the intensity of your feelings. Imagine a challenging day when nothing seems to be going right. Maybe your loved one is having a difficult time, or you're overwhelmed with the logistics of appointments and care. It's easy to spiral into frustration. In these moments, try to pause and think of one thing you're grateful for. It might be something as small as having a few minutes to sit down and breathe. Over time, this practice rewires our brain to notice the positives when we're in the midst of challenges, helping us to navigate difficult situations with more patience and perspective. One of the most important aspects of caregiving is recognizing and celebrating progress, both in your loved one's journey and in your own. Progress may look different depending on the situation. For your loved one, it might be a physical recovery, a moment of joy, or simply a peaceful day. Whereas for you, it could be finding a new way to handle stress or learning to ask for help when you need it. Incorporating gratitude and reflection allows us to see progress in ways we might have otherwise overlooked. We tend to focus on big milestones, but it's acknowledging the small, little victories. For example, if you've noticed that you're handling stressful situations with more patience than you used to, that's progress. If your loved one is finding comfort in a new routine, that's worth celebrating. I want to look at gratitude and self-care. As caregivers, we often put our own needs last. It's part of the nature of caregiving. We're focused on supporting and nurturing someone else. But gratitude and reflection can actually be powerful tools to prioritizing self-care. When we cultivate gratitude for ourselves, our own efforts, resilience, and capacity to love, it becomes easier to prioritize our own well-being. It's about recognizing that we too deserve care. Start by building small self-care moments into your day and allow gratitude to guide you. Maybe it's a quiet walk outside, a few minutes of meditation, or simply acknowledging that you deserve rest. As you practice gratitude, you'll find that it's easier to give yourself permission to prioritize self-care because you'll see how essential it is for your overall well-being. I want to give you some practical tips to foster gratitude and reflection. So how can you start integrating gratitude and reflection into your daily caregiving routine? I have a few simple strategies for you. Number 1, gratitude journaling. Set aside a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. These can be big or small, from a helpful conversation with a nurse to a moment of laughter with your loved one. This simple practice helps you to shift your focus and create a positive mindset. Number 2, mindful reflection. At the end of each week, take 5 minutes to reflect on the week as a whole. What went well? What challenged you? What did you learn? Mindful reflection allows you to process the experience and grow from it. Number 3, gratitude reminders. Use visual reminders to practice gratitude throughout your day. For example, place a sticky note with words like thankful or appreciate in areas where you spend time, like your bathroom mirror or the kitchen. These small cues will prompt you to pause and reflect even during busy days. Number 4, create a gratitude ritual. Consider starting or ending your day with a gratitude ritual. This could be something as simple as taking a deep breath, acknowledging silently what you're grateful for before bed, or starting your morning with a few moments of reflection over a cup of tea or coffee. Number 5, share gratitude with others. Sharing your gratitude with others around you, whether it's your loved one, another caregiver, or a family member, can amplify the positive effects. It helps to foster connections and strengthen relationships, which in turn provides emotional support for you as a caregiver. As we wrap up today's discussion, I hope you feel inspired to bring more gratitude and reflection into your caregiving journey. These practices are powerful tools that can transform the way you navigate challenges, celebrate progress, and prioritize your own self-care. Remember, you are doing an incredible job, and you deserve to acknowledge the strength and resilience you demonstrate every single day. Embracing gratitude doesn't erase the tough moments, but it does help to bring light and balance to your experience. In our next episode, we'll be diving into the role of the caregiver hat, medical coordinator. We'll explore practical strategies for managing medical appointments, keeping track of medications, and ensuring clear communication with your healthcare providers. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Thank you for tuning in to Radiant Moments. If today's episode resonated with you, please access your free gratitude journal in the description below. Please subscribe, share with fellow caregivers, and feel free to reach out. I'd love to hear how gratitude and reflection are playing a role in your caregiving journey. Please also know that you can reach us at JMB Inspired on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Until next time, stay radiant, stay empowered, and keep shining your light bright.